This is He Knows the Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Alright, here's my take on the Canelo Alvarez versus the Sergey Kovalev fight. I got a chance to sit back and analyze this fight a little bit better. And I came to the same conclusion that I did the first time around. But I'm going to give you a more detailed iteration of it. So hear me and hear me well. Here's the thing, folks. Canelo Alvarez is in a dichotomy. He's fighting Sergey Kovalev because Sergey Kovalev is a wounded animal. Those facts stick. He understands that Andre Ward did a lot of mental beatdown on Sergey Kovalev. Let me say it again. Andre Ward did a lot of mental beatdown on Sergey Kovalev and physically worn his ass out. This is evident in the Ilia Alvarez fight. Andre Ward's mental and physical beatdown of Sergey Kovalev showed us how much of a hangover that took place with Sergey Kovalev because he lost. Of course, he got his get back against Ilia Alvarez, but we clearly see after you fight SOG the type of mental and physical hangover that you have at its truest and its most properest levels. So when people sit here and say that Canelo Alvarez is way better than Andre Ward, even the biggest supporter of Canelo Alvarez, you guys know who he is, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fucking fart his name is, has told you that if Andre Ward was in his prime, he embarrasses Canelo Alvarez. Of course, now he's running with the narrative that Canelo Alvarez will beat Andre Ward and Andre Ward will need a few tune-up fights. You know what I'm saying? And now I feel that Canelo Alvarez will beat him because he had to wait until Andre Ward got to a point where he's been retired and been sitting for a few years. But even that fucker tells you, because even he understood that Canelo Alvarez is not on Andre Ward's level. So anyone that's sitting here acting or telling your brain that Canelo Alvarez is on Andre Ward's level, are you fucking kidding me? Andre Ward is the reason why WBSS tournaments or tournaments in boxing is relevant. Let me say it again. Andre Ward is the reason why WBSS tournaments or tournaments in boxing is relevant because of his work with the Super 6. This man put tournaments on the fucking map. This guy is a master boxer. There's nothing Andre Ward can't do in the ring. He can bang. His power is extremely underrated because you guys saw when he hurt physically Sergey Kovalev with that right. Andre Ward has dropped people. You gotta respect his fucking power because he's always throwing something. He ain't got no Deontay Wilder one-hitter-quitter type of power, but he got power nevertheless. Andre Ward can bang. Andre Ward can work your ass in the inside. It's because of his pugilistic ability that Canelo Alvarez has a blueprint against Sergey Kovalev. Let me say it again. It's because of Andre Ward's pugilistic ability that Canelo Alvarez has a blueprint against Sergey Kovalev. Even Anthony Yarde, he just didn't execute it. He decided to do it for one round and no fucking sparring. You freaking classic Dalton, you troglodyte, you Rudy Poo, and your plum brain, you're ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. I told you, boxers, trainers, you name them, promoters, all alike can be ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. How you going to a fight of a magnitude of Sergey Kovalev a la Anthony Yarde and you don't fucking spar? You deserve to lose that fucking fight. Because if you would have trained right and you would have fucking spar, that 8th round would have looked more like about 4 or 5 of them damn rounds, and you would have got Sergey Kovalev's ass out of there. If you were able to almost get his ass out of there in one round, imagine if you applied that relentless pressure through sparring actual opponents before the fucking five rounds. So Anthony Yarde always has to live with that regret in his mind and fuck, I didn't do everything that I was supposed to maximize my potential. But him and, you know what I'm saying, his coach Sunday Ajayi, the one that was either Mr. Miyagi or the dumbest motherfucker. Let me say it again. Mr. Miyagi or the dumbest motherfucker. We found out that he ended up being the dumbest motherfucker out there. They would have just followed the game plan. Not only in the 8th round, but to the T. And who set up the game plan? Andre SOG Ward. So I don't want to hear this nonsense about Canelo Alvarez is better than Andre SOG Ward. You don't know shit about boxing. Let me channel the Roger Mayweather, the great Roger Mayweather that is. You don't know shit about fucking boxing if you sit here and try to act like Canelo Alvarez is better than Andre SOG Ward. SOG Ward is the reason why fighters have been put in their fucking place. This man is nothing to play with. He retired undefeated, 32-0 for a reason. and nobody could see Andre Ward. This man has hit the canvas a few times and has shown the highest degree of mental fortitude. Do you understand how hard it is to hit a canvas, regather your faculties, and come back and win the fight? This motherfucker's done this shit twice. Let me say it again. Andre Ward has hit the canvas, regathered his faculties, and came back and won the fight. You understand the level of mental fortitude it takes to do that. He's done this shit twice. Coach Clarissa Shields into her fight against Hannah Gabriels because she almost went through that shit. And who coached her through that shit? Andre fucking Ward. It was good that she had Andre Ward in her fucking corner. So this is the stuff that I'm talking about. Canelo Alvarez is profiting off of Andre Ward's blueprint, but yet he's better than Andre Ward? Are you fucking kidding me? You don't know shit about boxing if you say that Rudy pulling that pump on brain. Now, I had to pay homage and give respect to Andre S.O.G. Ward. Now let me get back onto this shit. Listen, man. This fight could go one or two ways. Canelo Alvarez could either follow Andre Ward's blueprint and get through Sergey Kovalev's weak ass body and beat his ass up via body assault, because you have to respect the fact that Canelo Alvarez is one of the best body punchers in the game. Number 2 after Earl the True Spence. Let me say it again. Number 2 after Earl the True Spence, because his body assault is relentless and he has very good technical punching placement. I actually love, if there's anything that I love about Canelo Alvarez, it's his technical punching placement. The motherfucker can place a punch like nobody's business. As a matter of fact, I'll go as far as to say that he's tied with Earl the True Spence in terms of technical punching placement, because he knows how to place that motherfucker well. Let me say it again. He's tied with Earl the True Spence in terms of technical punching placement, because he knows how to place that motherfucker well. And you know what I like about the both of them? This is why I can't wait till the both of them fight, because they both do these two things extremely the same. Technical punching placement, and when they throw punches, they throw that motherfucker with mean intentions. You gotta give Canelo Alvarez credit, because he don't waste his punches and he throw that motherfucker with mean intentions. So Sergey Kovalev's in trouble if Canelo Alvarez can figure out how to get through that reach and get to the fucking body. That's one of the dichotomies in the fight. The other dichotomy is, can he actually get through Sergey Kovalev's jab and get to the fucking body? Because Sergey Kovalev has power to drop Canelo Alvarez. And if Sergey Kovalev can establish the reach, make sure that Canelo Alvarez does not work the body, make sure that Canelo Alvarez is always at a distance, then yeah, it's going to be chop suey for Canelo Alvarez. He's going to hit the fucking canvas, because he's going up 2 weight classes. He's going to be fighting a guy that's a natural 175 pounder, probably walk around at 200. Canelo Alvarez walks around 175, 180. Still, that's a 20-pound differential from a guy who's legitimately a bigger guy versus a guy who's a smaller guy. So you have to give Sergey Kovalev that respect. This is why you got the likes of a Bernard Hopkins and all these people coming out saying, hey man, Canelo Alvarez could possibly get knocked out. Yes, he could possibly get knocked out if he does not find a way to work the inside and get on the inside. Here's the problem. Sergey Kovalev does not have what we call a fluid stamina body. Let me say it again. He doesn't have what we call fluid stamina body. So eventually Canelo Alvarez is going to get into the body. And when Canelo Alvarez does that, he's going to beat the wounded animal, Sergey Kovalev, via body assault. Probably going to make his ass humble by one fucking knee. He's going to place a good body assault shot either through his lungs or right in his fucking rib cage. And that shit going to make that motherfucker hit one fucking knee, because Sergey Kovalev is weak at the body. That's the game plan. And you know who exposed that? Andre S.O.G. Ward. So when Canelo Alvarez thinks about his victory against the wounded animal in Sergey Kovalev, who's both wounded mentally and physically, guess who he has to thank? Andre S.O.G. Ward. That victory will ever be because of Andre S.O.G. Ward. And it will be forever in thankfulness of Andre S.O.G. Ward. Because Andre S.O.G. Ward did what? Give his fucking ass the blueprint. This is why I say Canelo Alvarez is exposed. And this is why I say Canelo Alvarez, he's not going to earn that victory in my book. Because it's not that he went out there and won and figured out the opponent. The blueprint was laid out, rolled out on the red carpet for him. Let me say it again. The blueprint was rolled out on the red carpet for him. So obviously, if a blueprint is rolled out on the red carpet for you, all you got to do is execute it. He's smart enough to do that. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out.